Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? Swami here. Welcome to Boys Will Be Boys and Her. This week's episode is called Really Be Bugging. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Cherries, kisses, and body grinding. Y'all letting y'all girl get on stage at that Chris Brown Usher concert?
Nah, I'm not for the performance with that one, big bro. What about you?
Yeah, no, I've been wanting ever since they announced the tour.
I'm gonna be honest with you, she's super single after that, gang. But welcome back to the Boys Will Be Boys and Her pod. Good to see y'all, man. What's going on, Brett? How was your week?
I'm excited. My week was good, but I'm excited. Like, I'm just in good energy, you know? I'm chilling.
Just happy for the concert.
I am. And it's around my birthday. Team Leo.
Gang.
You feel me?
100%. I'm good, bro. Like, you see what I'm repping? Shout out to Wally for the merch. Orange and blue skies.
Okay.
Knicks playoffs is here. Like, the weather broke. I was at the Yankee game today. We got the dub, so I'm feeling good. I feel like the city's in a better mood once, like, playoffs. It gets nice out. Like, everybody's vibes. It's like high vibes.
It was nice weather all week, too.
Except for my allergies, fighting for my life, but
Allergies for real.
don't feel. What you got for me, big bro?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Speaking of good energy, you know the boy birthday is on Sunday. Oh man, so I definitely feel ecstatic right now. But you know, also I feel like people been trying me lately. You know, there's a couple people at work trying me, but they don't know that when you touched by the hand of God, stuff like that don't carry out. You know.
You definitely been touched this week. My boy got the fresh cut.
You
ready
see him,
for
right?
the birthday started.
No more hats is crazy because I'm definitely gonna be wearing hats on the pod still. Like,
Don't want to show up. Yo, shout out to Barber, bro. Give him a shout out, bro.
Yeah.
oh yeah, my boy JV. Shout out JV.
Shout out to all the barbers, bro. They don't get enough credit out here. I'm just saying.
Y'all tip y'all barbers?
Oh,
Nah, I'm joking.
Definitely, my barber definitely got a tip. I'm gonna be honest with
100%.
you. Like, that is crazy.
That was wild, Britt. That was wild. You always gotta tip the barber, bro. But we're gonna start off with you, Britt. This Chris Brown concert.
Ooh.
Chris
And
Brown,
Usher.
Usher, my fault.
Yeah.
R&B. That's why the title of this week's episode is Really Bugging R&B Tour. Britt, how you feeling about this?
I am excited. Like,
We need more than that. I know that Kevin Hart's like, I'm so excited! I need more than that. I need energy.
I'm
what
so
are you
excited. I'm
talking
about to
about?
be single because I already told
So-
Corey I'm going on stage.
Yo,
I'm getting
Corey.
a cherry. I'm getting 2 cherries.
Corey, the disrespect that she's talking about right now, I do not condone the disrespect she's talking about.
And I'm going to have him standing there while he's filming it. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
So,
I'll drive her to the hospital after you finish, bro. I'm just saying.
That's crazy. You told me first.
Alright, so I don't even know we ever talked about this. So who do you this is legendary tour. This is gonna be classic.
This is
So
gonna be
who do you prefer more, the Usher or Chris Brown?
Ooh. Usher.
I see. I don't think you can go wrong either way, big bro. Like me and you saw Usher. We saw Usher at Dreamville. Usher puts on the show. I never seen
on the show.
Chris Brown, but I saw the Breezy Bowl, so I know he puts on a.
I saw Chris Brown too. Yeah.
So they both put on a show. The reason why I say, I don't know, it's tricky, right? Because Chris Brown, like, hands down, he got that. But Usher, because he said,
What do you mean he got that? What does he have?
like, he could dance, he could sing. Usher can too, right?
Look at Usher.
But what I'm saying is, Usher's like old school. So it's like,
Usher
Usher,
got. He got hits now. Like.
yeah, he got hits now, but he's like,
But
my mom was
took
going to the
him on
concert with me.
That's fine. Like it's
Like, he got-
Usher, like one of the ones.
Yeah, but I think she talking about like the undeniable hits. They all like
Chris
Yeah.
Brown.
Nah, the early Jones for
Yeah,
Usher.
Yeah, like Usher got them hits or whatever, and like I just think they both gonna kill it. Like they gonna kill. It's crazy. Like I'm gonna be speechless. I'm gonna be on stage.
Yes.
Y'all gonna watch?
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna like. I would like. This is a concert I wouldn't mind going to. Like, it's
Okay.
like I seen Usher once and I was like, oh, he's solid. Like I was like engaged in the show. That's, you know what I'm saying? And Chris Brown I never saw in person. I've seen like clips and shit. But something like this, I feel like to me this is like the Black people. This is our Bad Bunny concert. I think that's like to me the level this is because if you can't. Anyway, you can't underestimate, not even underestimate, like, this, I think without a doubt, I think they're going to get at least $3 to $6 million a show. I think without a doubt, like, those are going to be, like, at least, like, the bare minimum they're going to get walking in the door.
At stadiums.
Yeah, like, no, this is, of course, this is, like, no doubt stadium tour. Like, this is, like, come on, what are you talking about? Like, that's, like, a given. But you talking about, these are two of the GOATs. Like, this is what, like, and what I love about this, too, like, I don't know if they discuss who's opening, who's closing. To be honest, I really don't care.
Yeah.
But
I, feel like
I think that might depend on like the city, low key.
I can see that too. I can see them switching it up. Like, I can see that. But even like, I don't even know like the set list. Like they both got hits for days, bro. Like, like I don't even know what the set. Like I'm excited to see because like we talked about this with the Cardi B John. Like I hate when they ruin the concert, when they put out the whole set list and shit. Like I love. So like let me ask you this: if you couldn't have your phone, would you still go?
If I couldn't have my phone,
like if you couldn't record at this concert, would you still go? Don't lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I would still go.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
for sure.
Like, I know you would still go because we both agreed to the John. Like,
but you was asking me. It was Jill Scott that time. It was just
don't
like
disrespect. Don't disrespect.
No, I was just saying.
Yeah,
Like,
because you kind of it was Jill Scott.
Yeah.
No, okay, my fault. Not. I love Jill Scott. Not like that, but I'm saying like it wasn't someone where I'd be like, you know, I know her songs, but I don't listen to her.
Reverse.
Yeah.
Name 5 songs. Name 5 songs.
You own one for your birthday weekend, huh?
But nah, so like I'm like excited to see more than anything. Definitely the set list, cause like I think that's I don't think they're gonna change it on city, but like I think about like every like Usher and like the hits are like legit. I'm repeating what I said 2 minutes ago, but it's legit. Like it's timeless.
100%. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if this is not like a 4-hour concert.
Nah, I don't think it'd be that.
People were saying. They were saying
I can see 3 hours. I can see 3.
Because you think about it, right?
They're
promoting this.
how long was the Breezy Bowl? Like how long was he on stage?
Breezy Bowl was
that was
probably like 2.5
2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, and like in this one, I feel like they're both playing it as like, yo, we're both headliners.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 100%.
So because we're both headliners, it's gonna be the energy of we're both here to give you a full show, and we're not going to skimp on nothing. I feel like that's what they're trying to present here.
And then think about the people that they bringing out. Like I low key want to go to the Atlanta show. Like I feel like that's gonna be crazy. The Atlanta show.
I low key think, bro. Like I think this is gonna be bigger than the Jay-Z concert. I think this is gonna be bigger than the Kanye concert. Like I think this could.
It's going to be bigger than the Kanye concert as far as like, you know.
I mean, Kanye has like the crazy sets and stuff like on his stage, but it's like, you know, it's like there's an old saying, man, talent is iron sharpens iron. You can't use any effects you want. Like this is like, this is like this could be legit Kobe and Jordan going at it every night. They're gonna be performing. It's like, yo, you're gonna get the best out of them.
No,
I'm about to be serious.
for sure.
I'm going to like 4 shows.
Oh, you trying to go on tour?
I'm going on tour with them.
I know there's like a pre-sale, but how much I think the tickets are going for?
I heard somebody said they was going for like 600, but I'm like, I don't believe that. I think it's going to be more.
More than 600?
I think so.
So what's your
because it's stadium, I don't think it'll be more than 600. But if you want a good seat, then you definitely paying like at least 7+.
So Brittany, how much are you willing to spend on these tickets?
So remember, I spent $900 on Usher.
Oh my God.
Well, you spent $900 on Usher?
Yeah, and I didn't get a check. So I gotta get a check.
What was this at?
Let me stop you.
Wait, what was this?
Barclays.
And No Jones was $900?
Yeah.
This nigga was making a killing on tour. Boy, they getting 3 to 5 easy.
But then again, I could see it. Because I think I can't remember if I saw Kalani and Barclays.
You ain't spending fucking $900 on Kalani tickets, nigga.
You spent $900 on Kalani?
Nah, there's no way. There's no way.
You did?
Nah. Don't lie for the pod, bro. There's not.
I don't know.
There's no way you spend $900 on Kalani.
How
And I
much you
love
spend?
Kalani. There's no way she's charging more than Huawei.
Kalani was like $1,800 for 2 tickets.
There's no way she's spending more. There's no way her
Really?
price is more higher than Huawei. 4 tickets for Huawei, they'll pay $450.
Don't disrespect Kalani.
Who's a big artist?
Kalani's a bigger artist than Huawei.
No, she's
You
not.
think so?
This nigga's drunk. There's no she's not.
Well, yes, she is. His fan base might support.
He's the only one to have like 6 straight number one albums.
No,
What the fuck?
and that's true. And that's true as a rapper. But and his fan base definitely do hold it down for him. But she's clearly the bigger artist.
Nah, and no pun intended, Rod Wave was bigger than her in all facets.
How?
What do you mean?
He don't even get more published than she do.
Bro,
He don't get more pub than her.
Oh, yes, he does.
How?
I'm not gonna get off topic.
All right, let's get back to
Finish
this.
that another
Okay.
day. They give me the comments.
I definitely would probably pay like
Wow, fans is
1,000.
Different.
I'll pay 1,000.
For floor seats. We're talking floor seats or
I don't like floor seats at the. Oh well, they're not gonna be at the bar place. It's gonna be. I never went to.
So you spend $1,000. You spend a rack just to be in the fucking bleachers.
No. I'm talking about for Chris Brown and Usher. They're gonna be at in Jersey.
Right.
Yeah.
But what's the most you're willing to spend? So you're spending $1,000 to sit where?
Yeah, that's basically floor seats. Like you'll be
It's
like
floor?
in the field. Yeah, you'll be like in the field area.
I want to be like above the
Oh,
floor.
you wanna be-
yeah,
oh,
like
okay.
right above the
So
floor.
like section 100.
Yeah, I don't
Section.
like the floor seats because everybody's standing and then it's like they be standing on chairs. They be doing too much. Like
That's why I get the
So
house
what
stuff.
about the meet and greet? Yeah, those meet and greet pictures gon' go crazy, bro.
They're gonna-
Those shits gonna break up marriages,
You-
bro.
you
Those
talking
the
about-
meet and greet
you talking about
pictures
Chris
is breaking
Brown
up
on-
marriages,
You
bro.
talking about Chris Brown on your right, Usher on your
What?
left?
Yo, bro.
Did y'all see those topics? The baby meet and greet
I did.
pictures? Yo,
Nah, I didn't see that.
I love the baby.
What was
He's
going
Yeah.
like mad funny and
Nah,
comical.
yeah, baby is
Yeah.
But we seen the Chris Brown meet and greet pictures before. The name was
Yeah.
like spicy.
on? Mhm.
They might both come up meet and greet with no shirts on.
I'm sorry, Corey.
Like this dude. I'm not. Is she speaking at you? Nah. You go switch topics. Now you know who's not sorry was talking real spicy. Your girl Remy Ma was talking real spicy in this Papoose freestyle diss. She was coming at him, Jordan. I didn't like it, but you can turn up the
You didn't
break.
like it?
Go ahead and let you go first.
So you know people say I sound like her? I don't like that. Like, what that mean?
A little aggressive.
Okay, I got some from Brooklyn. Whatever.
Me?
Facts.
Nah, I like Remy, but I do like Carissa too. So like, you know, I'm kind of biased, but I thought her little diss, not her little diss, but I thought her diss was alright. Y'all ain't like it? Y'all wasn't feeling it?
I know Jordan's not a fan of some female rappers. You know he's sexist that way. But I will
This
say
man is
this.
crazy.
I didn't like it only because like I'm not the biggest fan of like dragging exes, bro. And y'all was married, and it was all.
It's still married.
Are they like it's still been that the divorce no father laws? Either way,
yeah.
that's none of my business. But I just don't like the fact that it was he hit my man held me down, this and that, and he might have cheated, you might have cheated, and you could tell it's still fresh. And I don't know if this is more of a jealousy thing because you feel like she got Clarissa Shields or whatever. But I think Rem is still an amazing artist. I think she could still rap, and I heard that when she was rapping. But low key, I was like, yo, bro, like,
You don't think
it
it's
felt
necessary?
tacky. Yeah, it felt
Really?
tacky. Like, I wasn't, she's better than that. Like, she don't even need she's bigger than him, so she doesn't even have to, like, come at him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Clarissa be like coming for her, like jabbing at her. So I guess she was like, you know what? Let me just say.
And she's a better rapper, so, like, I understand, like, that's always been her background, but I didn't like it, bro. Like, they still, like, raising the families, two on the low, like, trying to
I get it.
and stuff.
I
So
respect
I wasn't, she's better than that in my opinion.
Okay, I respect that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm over everybody in this situation. Like, not only are they way too messy, but it's just like I really just don't want to hear what they gotta talk about. To be honest with you, like.
I respect
Go
that.
on with your ventures. You know, Remy's doing the little battle rap scene. I like that for her. But other than that, I don't care about he's sleeping with this girl. You cheated. Like, I don't care about that.
We don't know what really happened.
She cheated.
Definitely cheated.
You don't care about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, move on. You already decided that's what you want to do. He decided he want to move on. Just do that, and then, like, you know, co-parent, do what you gotta do. Other than that, I don't care. Like, it's not even like if they both was coming with some shit where you just like, yo, they rapping and that shit is fire, like undeniable. No, but they not. No, but I'm just saying. But at least that would be something that makes it tolerable. You know what I'm saying? But like,
it's annoying.
yeah, it's just like, yo, I don't want to see that. I damn sure don't want to see Clarissa like it's a rapper. And Remy gonna try to stab you before she try to fight you. So what's the point?
That is actually
Like, Clarissa need to focus on Alicia Baumgartner. That's like a real fight, like boxing.
Let me ask you this, Brittany. So, like, if you was in this situation and I'm talking about like your friends, were married and they're doing this, they was getting this. You wouldn't want this for them, would you?
No,
That's what I'm saying. Like you wouldn't. Because at some point it's like, yo, like I get, you know, the old saying, hurt people. So I definitely get that.
Right.
But like, bro, like, it makes me wonder even more how real was your relationship to begin with? Because if y'all got this far within like the last year, it's like this was like boiling over to where it was never that real to begin with. Now that's what it seems like. Now is the more as times persist and these stories just keep unraveling. Like, yo, bro, like this wasn't just about someone cheating. Like y'all been on the outs in this. Like, because at the same time, Pat was always in interviews bigging you up no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Even if he was cheating or she was cheating.
Like, to me, you know, if you want to get into my opinion, it's a whole lot of ungratefulness going on from Remy's side. Because, yeah, he was holding you down while you was in prison and all that stuff, bigging you up, making sure your name's still relevant, all that stuff. And then you get out and you just start moving wacky.
I mean, she didn't.
She moved wacky.
I'm going to let you rock. It's your birthday.
Nah. Even if it wasn't my birthday, she moved wacky. We just not going to just condone that stuff.
I'm not saying that, but she didn't.
Because you know, if a nigga came out the streets, came out of the bed and he was laying wood on something that quick, i.e. Young Thug, when he was, they dragged Young Thug for having phone sex conversations.
That's what I'm saying.
My boy's having phone sex and he's being dragged. She was, I digress. Go ahead, Brittany.
I'm just saying, like, I think that, so, okay, all rap beefs, I feel like it just be for entertainment. And I feel like, some of them. Let me say some of them, right? Okay. Some of them.
Many have died.
Some of them. The real ones. So this is like, kind of like a fake one, because Carissa not a rapper. That's one. Two, Remy, like, she don't need this. Like you said, you are right. I agree with you. She don't need it, right? However, I feel like she's doing it for entertainment. Like, she playing on all way. Because, like Joel said, they're all over. We don't really care, but every 5 seconds we hear about them too, or whatever. So it's just like, Remy probably just was like, you know what, I'm bored. Let me do something real quick.
Let me just touch the mic.
Yeah, like, let
I can see that
know
being
I'm
the case.
still
At the end
here.
of the day, that's also, it is about artists. Like, she's an artist, and
Right.
that's what's on your mind. That's how you,
Exactly.
that's what we tell people.
And that's facts. But at the same time, you could make the music and the art all you want. You don't gotta release it.
It's a freestyle, but that's true. That's true.
It's not like she did like a whole album or something.
It was a freestyle, but it wasn't on some off the top of the dome. I got something against Pat. No, it was like I wrote my lyrics and I decided I was gonna release it.
So speaking of releasing tapes, now we go move off a little bit. TMZ just released some clips today. This happened yesterday. I want to say in California with Ice Spice. Yo, stop messing with women from the Bronx. They can fight. Women from the Bronx. Boy, you eating a snack?
Wait, when?
This nigga just dogged the oatmeal fire.
When did you get that?
Yo, bro. Anyway, so women
the
can
pot
fight.
is crazy.
Facts. But anyway, Ice Spice was seen being approached by. She was, I believe it was McDonald's, right? She was in the booth. Look, I want to say it was her manager or a friend, whoever it was.
I think it was her friend.
Ice Spice was low key in the booth at McDonald's, minding her business, and a young lady recognized her. And at first, it sounded like she wanted a picture or something. Like, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I couldn't really.
But I couldn't really make out the audio.
It's the way he's stuffing his face. It's distracting me. Like,
Yo, somebody make that a meme. The way she was approached, it seemed like she was like a fan. Then they started asking where she's from, and then she ended up saying, "Nah, I'm from Chirac" or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was just a lot of weird. This is my thing. If her friend did not jump up quick enough for me,
so
like,
that's a part to get in. Go ahead. That's a part.
Whoever that girl was with her did not jump up quick enough for me. That's one. Two, even when they got towards the door, I don't know if y'all seen that part. I watched the full video.
No, I didn't get to that part.
Yeah,
I just saw
they got towards the door. The friend, the fan or whoever the girl was, pushed the friend and still went after Ice Spice. And I'm like, girl, like, it's two of y'all. Like,
this is what people talk about too, man. Like, I am the breadwinner. I should not be exposed at no point in time. I am the breadwinner.
Yeah.
If you're my assistant or whoever, I should never be in that situation to be that compromised.
I don't know how it works with security, but at least one security.
I'm
guard.
pretty sure security was close by. Like she's still. I mean, musically she's not where she was 2 years ago,
That's
but she's
true.
still relevant. Like
Like,
the
you
girl
could-
walked up to her and approached her, so
Yeah.
and she's still
But
like.
it looked like
Tripping.
she was
Big guy. Big guy.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
fun. Yeah, I
yeah.
forgot about the HTS
Yeah.
hustle. Yeah,
Oh.
100%. So that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like she's not the one hit wonder stuff. Even if you think that's who she's gonna be her whole career, she's
Yeah.
still a relevant celebrity. She's, you know what I'm
But
saying?
it
So.
seemed like she was trying to be low key because she.
Oh no, the 100%. She
Yeah.
wasn't looking for no she wasn't looking for no problem. She was playing her part as a celebrity. I just want to get my food, eat, and be out the door. For all we know, she just left the studio. Who knows what she was doing?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
she was
saying?
chilling.
And then you come up approach, and if she went from 0 to 60 so quick, the young lady. So and then like in situations like this, as a celebrity, I'm always gonna be on your side to an extent because you're not being disrespectful like if the press. You're not saying get the camera, like you're not doing none of that. You're legit minding your business. And Ice Spice from Davidson, y'all don't know what Davidson is at, Brittany in the Bronx, but Davidson is a very, very gritty block.
Okay.
Anyway, she was with. She was so disrespectful. Go ahead, Bipper. I feel the energy. You got a lot to say.
Well, first off, I want to take some points off of ISIS.
Of ISIS?
Yes, ISIS.
That's what you call her?
That's her name.
That's it.
I don't know if that's a government
Yeah.
name.
Alright. So, first I want to take some points off. Because first of all, yes, she's from the Bronx. And we all know that the energy that girl was presenting, especially the fact that she was leaning over that seat, you should have been prepared.
Nah, bro, you can't say that.
You should have been prepared. There's no way I'm looking at somebody leaning over me like that and they got that energy and I don't know that they about to swing on me.
But that's why I feel like the friend should have been.
I mean,
No, 100%. The friend should have been on that type of energy.
I take the friend now because the friend she might just be an assistant who's just not familiar with
That's true,
anybody. Like she could legit be an assistant. That don't make it like her friend. I'm gonna just take her out. And
No,
just
but
say,
it said what's her friend.
yeah, okay. So the friend's no longer in the circle. Like she don't get that type of access to Ice anymore. That's like pretty simple. But I don't think it's fair to say Ice should have seen that coming because
Not that she should have seen it coming, but she should have been prepared.
He's saying off the body language.
If the body language and that energy right there, you should have been prepared that something was going to possibly happen. Not that you just like, oh yeah, it's
she
going to
didn't
happen.
come with that type of energy at first. So
No, off rip, she had that nasty energy.
I didn't get that.
I didn't get that either.
If you look at the audio and look at the video, she tried to approach them.
I saw that.
They gave her the like, nah, we good. Like you.
As
you
a
know
bitch,
what-
as just
and
something
then
that's
immediately 0 to 100. 0 to 100. She started going 0 to 100.
But you gotta think too. Like Ice might have that mentality in her head, but she's still like, I'm a celebrity. I'm not trying to do anything to put myself in a position where, okay, I'm gonna be fighting to make that.
Yeah, I'm not saying she got to hit her first because I'm pretty sure that's probably what the girl wanted to get to, get that moment, go viral, probably sue her, get some money off of it. So I'm not saying you got to hit her first, but I'm saying you should be prepared because like she didn't have no wherewithal to be like, okay, this girl might swing or this girl might do something, and was like, the girl's leaning up like towards you.
I mean, I'm gonna say I disagree with you because when I watched the video, she had her hoodie on, was trying to be low key. She looked like she was tired, bro. Like she was just trying to eat something.
Yeah.
So like I think
Tired
that's
or not,
unfair. Bro,
I see
unfair.
that body language, Brody. I'm ready to go. I'm like you from the trenches, bro. You gotta know. You gotta know.
We get viral and somebody approach you, like
Mhm.
my son, like, yo, let me get your autograph or let me get a picture. And
they energy switch to where
Yeah.
I see it's like aggressive, then I'm going to be on guard. I'm not saying I'm going to be like, oh, nah, let me like knock his head off. But I'm going to be on guard and ready for anything that person's presented because now your energy just switch.
I understand what you're saying, but I think in that situation, it's hard to put that on where you could tell she's low key eating. She looked legit. Ice looked like she was like damn.
Out of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Who knows where she just came from? You gotta give her grace in that part. And Shorty just came up looking she was just being a bird type shit.
Nah, where the grace come in is like, yo, she said, nah, like you said, I'm from New York, so like I want to get the one-ons.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Like,
saw the part where
the
she was like ready to like fire, like yo, alright, cause that's what I'm saying. You could tell at first Ice energy was she was like tired. Then once it got active, she was like she woke up.
Yeah. And I also
and
want to
she
say,
did jump up.
I also want to say that whoever the boyfriend was, he's a bitch.
Wait,
He's
who
a bitch.
boyfriend was
like
that?
the girl who like did whatever to her, like the boyfriend, he's a bitch. You really was trying to fight a female when she just wanted to get the get backs on your girl, and it was a one-on. It wasn't like it was like a jumping situation, but you tried to jump Ice Spice, that's crazy. That makes him a bitch for sure. like on some, if people out in Cali really do know who he is,
Yeah.
the energy should be different when that dude come around.
I mean, we've seen what happened to Cali before, like PNB Rock and other celebrities when you share your location. But from what I understand, Ice wasn't like posting like, oh, I'm in McDonald's. They just popped up there.
They just saw that she was there.
Right, and then I think that situation, like once everybody gets active, that's when everybody starts running with that mouth. Everybody starts saying, hey, this, and that.
Yeah, but yeah, she get the respect too, cause she was like. She was Dolly. Like,
No,
let's keep it about. She was Dolly. Because even with the friend there, she technically was Dolly.
She still was Dolly.
She still was, she still, got it in. And I feel like she kind of won too, to be honest with you.
But this is why I say too, like it's harder for, it's harder for certain people to try and move past where they used to come from, because again, she's not looking for no problems. She's minding her business. And before the beef with Lado, I think we all felt that was like casual, like it was never nothing like serious. Exactly. Like it was never like, even when Lotto came to the Bronx, was doing all the extra shit. Like, we never like looked into it like to be. You know what I'm saying? So even something like this, like, and then when it was time to fight, she fought like. Like I'm not. I give her respect. I think it was. I mean, I don't want to say it was unfair because life was unfair, but it was just. That shit was wild. I know. I know. When she got in the car after, she was like, "This fucking bitch." Like, I know, like, because you're already like, "Yo, bro, like."
I'll be tight. Like,
what the fuck type time, like.
And like, I'm happy to see that she made it out that situation with like no real damage done to her and stuff like that, because that could have been a dangerous situation, especially with all those other people being on that other girl's side. You know what I'm saying? Her being outnumbered, and I mean, I do want to say though that she do gotta move smarter, like. You are Ice Spice. People gonna notice you when you out in public. You gotta have security, especially like you. It's not like you back home where certain places where you can be like, I bet let me dip off this way because I know this way is quicker to my house. Like you in a whole nother. Like the West Coast.
She might live in Cali now at this point. I mean, she might. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming like she got so much money, she might have just moved and relocated out there.
She might, but still, that's like a different atmosphere out there.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying like
security.
But speaking of having to move smarter and operate differently, we had a lot going on with NYPD this week in Jordan. So I'm going to let you start it off with a lot of trending news going on in this department. Not to make the show political, really, but it's the City Said What segment. This is our city.
Let's get into it.
You know what I'm saying?
So
we're not going to shy away from it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jordan.
A lot of news going on with the NYPD. I guess we'll start off with the whole KKK, put on your shiesty. We got some detectives out in Manhattan. What is it, Manhattan North, narcotics, where they, in a group chat talking about putting on shiesties, which is the KKK mask.
I don't think those are called shiesties, but they're just called.
No, but that's what they call
it. The shiesties are like
they
mask type things.
Yeah, that's what they called it though. They called it a shiesty. Like,
put
your shiesty on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to make it extra racist.
Very much so.
So, I mean, that energy is a little crazy. Especially, like, how do you respond? Like, you a black officer or Latino officer or something like that, and they depicting that in a group chat. Like, nowhere with all of, like, who's going to actually see this.
To give you more insight, because Jordan kind of tippy-toed a little bit. Just a little. Put his foot in the water, didn't want to jump in.
Gotcha.
But so it was a book. I'm sorry. Manhattan Narcotics is a unit that obviously they get narcotics, and so there was a group chat. In this group chat, they had a lot of participants in the group chat. So multiple black, white, whatever the case may be. And so one of their officers basically was a whistleblower and basically said, "Yo, they're making these comments or whatever. Some of these comments were obviously racist." It has one person with the Ku Klux Klan, the same mask that Kanye West wore. It's the same mask that they used as a picture.
It's not the same mask.
But
Kanye's was black.
That makes a difference.
It does make a difference as far as symbolism, because we all know that the white KKK hoods was meant for a specific reason.
But we know what Kanye.
We know what Kanye was.
I understand that, but the symbolism is different.
I'm
just saying the symbolism is different.
But so you had that, and then you had them also using images as they had like gorillas and people killing gorillas
and being dragged out.
Yeah, being dragged out. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Manhattan Central
It was a lot.
bookings.
It was a lot.
You
So-
can tell who that is.
So
that
we're not
representing.
here to talk about the cops, and obviously this is racist, obviously because
Right,
it
right.
goes without saying. We don't even have to debate that.
And we're also not bashing NYPD as well. You know, we're just talking about the bad apples that's involved in this situation.
That goes without saying. But my question to you here, Britt, is I think there are often times where I know me and Jordan have had this conversation where we've been a part of group chats and they've kind of gone too far. And you're like, yo, well, like this is too much. And so I think the work environment space is something that is being discussed more, and especially in our culture. But we oftentimes we don't have that way of just I don't like this job, I'm quit. Because when you have a career, it's kind of different when you want to pivot, especially when you're providing and feeding your family.
Right.
So when you look at this type of situation, you got to ask yourself, how is this going to be fixed? How is it going to be addressed? Is it going to be swept under the rug? All these questions, kind of come into your head. But the biggest thing is now, how do you interact with the community and stuff like this comes out, because if you read something like this, you're basically saying, oh, this ain't nothing new. We knew this how they get down. So that's the stigma that I think you have to kind of address. So that's what I'm going to ask you and get your opinion on it, because I feel like you're going to be like, oh, we knew that. Especially to like, there's people out on the street that say, oh, you think just because you black, you think they still see you the same. And this is kind of proof of that. I said a lot, I'm sorry. I was just trying to bring it all together.
Definitely, it's a touchy topic, right? Because it's just like, my first thoughts, it was like, typical. That was my first thoughts, like typical. And then when it gets into the bigger picture of like, if you are a black cop, right, and you are trying to, or you say something, right, it's like you're blackmailed or you're...
So the cop who was like the whistleblower was trying to get into, I believe, a gang violence task force, and he wasn't getting in. He's like, yo, I'm so qualified, I don't know why I'm not getting in. And that's where he lets him become like a whistleblower. Because he's like, there's people who are unqualified that are getting in there, white and stuff like that. So.
It's... You was about to say
No, I was about to go into something else, but I'm gonna let you finish first.
No, go ahead. Before
I was just gonna go into like pretty much a personal story, because I can relate to a situation like this. At work, I was also like one of those people that had something depicted like this about him. Where people were sending around a picture like saying that the person I was working with was working with a monkey tonight. Sent pictures of like a swastika on a car and stuff like that. So, I definitely can relate to how this person feels about like the whole situation, because sometimes you feel as if like, damn, should I say something? Because you don't know what's the backlash that's gonna happen to you, or like, you know what I'm saying? Because like Jay said, this is a career, so you don't know whether or not it's gonna affect your career in a negative or positive way, So it definitely is one of those things. You know what I'm saying?
it's a touchy topic, and I think that when you're in that position, you don't know what to do, right? And it's like you have some people that stand up for you, but because it's a larger group that is on the wrong side, it's hard for you to protect yourself or to even be that one person that make a difference.
And the thing that people got to think oftentimes, like especially like on social media, people always say, oh, this is that, you got to stand up for what's right. People love to be like Twitter warriors and stuff like that. Like the reason why there's only one Malcolm X and one Martin Luther King, there's a reason why there's only that. That's why it makes them so special, because they was able to not only deal with the negatives and the racism and everything like that, but they prospered in that, and they also had the mental restraint. Unlike some people, because some people, if you call them the N-word on the street, they're ready to just punch you in the face, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's totally different now, and it's a different day and age where naturally, I tell people this all the time, like, you're never going to eradicate racism.
Right.
It's not something that's just going to disappear. It's so ingrained in so many cultures, it's just never going to disappear. Now, is it better to address it? Yes. But people are going to be racist, unfortunately. Now, how you deal with that, you will hope that society essentially isolates these people and just says, okay, go away. That's like what you would hope will happen, but we don't live in a perfect world. So these people are going to be racist and still have a job and still go on with their life, and that's just the reality of the situation that we're in, unfortunately.
Facts. And then you being the person that even like exposing this to the public or people that could do something to try to change it. Like, you got to be strong enough to not only know that situations like this happen, but you got to be strong enough to endure what's actually going to come with that situation as well. So like Jason, like your mindset has to be strong to be able to take this stuff, because even if people know that it's happening, they see it happen, because it don't happen to them, they'll follow the crowd and like in isolating you now, or they'll follow the crowd and like, oh yeah, this person like is really just, you know, like label you like, oh, that person ain't shit, they don't do this, they don't do it. Like, we go back to my situation where I talked about like how the whole monkey situation, the swastika situation, then people start labeling me like, oh yeah, he don't like to work, he's lazy, he's this, he's a piece of shit. But these are the same people who I helped, the same people who know I work hard, who would tell you that I work hard, but now the narrative starts to change because they feel as if you shouldn't have said anything about what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know what I'm saying, just like all power to him for like, you know, standing up, because it's really not easy to do something like that.
It's consequences to being a good person in certain situations.
That's true too. Of course, 100%. So we're gonna shift topics a little bit. We're gonna switch over to our next segment, which is we're gonna talk about segment ball, and we're gonna finally talk about some basketball. Ball.
Alright, let's
NBA playoffs is finally starting, kind of lighting the mood right now a little bit. We got the playoffs starting this week, bro, and I don't know, bro. It feels like a different aura's in the air. I'm not saying the Knicks are gonna win, but we're gonna start off with the first round of NBA playoffs, and obviously we're gonna start with the Knicks. Brittany, you know what the Knicks are playing in the playoffs or no?
Gotta get together. They playing the Atlanta Hawks, but no Trae Young. So they actually got a shot.
Oh, 1 second, Brittany. So Jordan, we got the Knicks and the Hawks in the first round. Jordan,
I'm actually on the like. I hate to do it because I am not a Knicks fan, but
clearly,
but I will admit that I'm drinking the Kool-Aid this year for the Knicks because I like the role that they have in the playoffs. I feel like it's not like easy, like real easy, but they have a good role where they could get ahead of steam and they have the opponents lined up to where they actually can make it to the finals. And I feel like you make it to the finals, you know, your destiny is just whatever you make it after that. So I like the role the Knicks have. So hopefully the Knicks can actually do something. I would like to go to a parade.
In my lifetime. So
That
you
was
got
cheap.
the Knicks beating the Hawks. We're just gonna go the first round. We're not gonna go past this.
Yeah, I definitely got the Knicks beating the Hawks. I would say 4-1.
Don't ask me.
I wasn't gonna
I seen your head looking this way.
No,
like,
what I was
why
gonna
would
say
you do
was,
that?
would you go to a playoff game?
I would. I would go to a playoff.
Yeah, like it's a different energy.
Alright, but still predict best of 7.
No, don't have to put that.
Just predict best of 7.
I'll
Best of
predict
7.
on the Celtics. Where they at?
So we got after the Knicks and Hawks. Obviously I got the Knicks winning this series. So the 76ers are playing the Celtics.
Hold on, give me a prediction on how many games you got.
I want to say in 5, but I could see Atlanta winning 2, but I'll say in 5.
Okay.
So the Celtics are playing the 76ers. 76ers have Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. None of them date celebrities, so I can't tell you who they date.
Can't help you.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, can't help you.
Jordan, who you got?
I'm fighting hard not to say sweep for the Celtics.
Nah, it's not gonna be a sweep.
But I'm gonna just say if Embiid is really healthy going into this, then all right, I can see the Sixers giving them 2 games. But other than that, I think the Celtics gonna step on
You
them.
don't think they're going?
Nah, the Celtics just step.
I mean, I think Celtics win the series, but I mean, and Maxey just dropped 34 against Orlando. Paul George looked good in that game, so did VJ Edgecombe. I think the Celtics still win, but I think it'd be Celtics in 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A healthy NBA, they could get a game.
All right, then we got the Cavs going against the Pistons. The Cavaliers have Donovan Mitchell. She dates Coco Jones.
Yes, I know
There you
him.
go.
Yeah, y'all. Me in the chat. Me in the
You
chat.
know James Harden.
Oh,
Yes,
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 me in the
yes,
chat.
yes,
Me in the
yes,
chat.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes,
They let
So-
me hang it real quick.
We got Jordan Cavs. Cavs Pistons. Who you got?
Be honest with you, I got the little upset.
The Cavs?
Oh no, I guess that wouldn't be the upset, but I got the Pistons.
Oh, so yes,
I got the Pistons winning.
And what? What do you got?
I got the Pistons winning in 6.
I think this goes 7.
You ain't go 7?
I think go 100%. I mean, I got the Pistons, but I think Cade is still recovering from that injury, so I think that's going to give him a couple games. We all know how Donovan Mitchell is in the playoffs, and James Harden has notorious for not showing up in the playoffs, but now you got Cade helping him out. I mean, you got James Harden, Donovan Mitchell helping him out, and you still got Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and them boys. I think I think it's going to
The Pistons is the 1 seed though, right? So they shouldn't be facing the Cavs first round.
I'm looking at it, big bro.
Nah, because it's 1 versus 8, bro.
Not according to the schedule.
Nah, that schedule gotta be messed up, bro. Because it's the Pistons is 1, that means they gotta face the 8, which means they gotta face the Magic.
I put that was the Raptors. I'm blind as a motherfucker. They gonna clip me on that, John. You right too.
No, but they gonna say, yo, he crazy too, because he out here entertaining this shit.
Yo, I could have seen it. These ain't real glasses. You can tell.
Yeah. Clearly not prescriptive.
Either way, I definitely got the Cavs. I think they win in 5 over the Raptors.
Mm-hmm. I think the Raptors could get 2 games.
Obviously, you know OVO, Drake is.
Yeah, I know. Calm down. Your face was a little bit too much right now. Calm down. I know. I'm here. I'm in the jack. I'm here. Because Joel was about to go off on me.
So now that the Magic won tonight, they destroyed Charlotte, by the way. Destroyed them.
They did.
You know that they call Pablo Banchero PB, no J?
And it's going to happen next series. He had the J today, though.
Yeah.
He had the jump shot working today.
I think Pistons in 5. I think even though K is recovering, again, if it was the Cavaliers, it'd be a different story. But the Magic, there's so much going on. Within that locker room, there's so much going on.
Especially like if the coach don't come back
Yeah,
next
there's
year.
too much going on. I think there's no way you could. There's just no way.
They coach was out here taking smelling salts on the sideline.
I saw that, but I just thought he was just trying to lock in. I didn't see nothing.
I don't know if it's like lock in or like is he tired?
If you're sick, if you're sick, like if you're feeling drowsy, yo, I gotta wake up.
I guess, but that's wild as hell. You know, I'm ready to go.
That was crazy. I ain't gonna fight. That was crazy.
You got the Nuggets and Timberwolves. I think it's gonna be the best series in the first round. Okay, that was it. You got the Nuggets and Timberwolves first round. This is a tough series, but I could legit see Minnesota upsetting Denver.
Yeah, I got Minnesota winning that series.
I got Denver in 7.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got the Timberwolves winning the chip this year.
All right, next topic. You got that one. You got the Rockets and Lakers. I mean, this all depends on Luka. Yeah, exactly.
That's the only reason why I got the Timberwolves winning, because I feel like if Luka and Austin Reeves was actually healthy, can't bet against the GOAT.
So you got winning this series.
LeBron James.
Stupid. Yo, bro. So next matchup, you guys Phoenix and Thunder. You have to think about this one, but you have to fucking just say LeBron James.
I don't gotta think about it. I'm just like, damn, the Warriors really lost today. But I got the Thunder sweeping them. Big sweep. Like when I say big sweep, I'm talking about probably 2 or 3 of those games they're gonna win by 30 plus.
I don't know about that much, but yeah, OKC is definitely a sweep. You should know Jalen Green is on the Suns.
He's on the
Suns. What's that John? What's that?
Dre.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I used to have a crazy crush on Dre.
He the one
Dre
that
been
got
a
the
baddie
spray
for
in
a
his
while.
headline or whatever.
I don't know about him doing that. His headline?
He bumped into somebody in his.
No, you're talking about Jaylen Brown.
Oh, okay.
Not Jalen Green. You know, she talking about Jaylen Brown. You know how you got the little spray head.
Oh, you got LeBron James
I
John.
got the names mixed up, y'all. I'm here though. I'm here.
You got John. Yeah. Then you got Portland kind of surprised us beating Phoenix. They're going against Wembanyama.
Denny is something.
I had no idea.
That boy Denny is something special.
Was on Washington, right? He was on Wizards.
Yeah, he was. And that boy got a lot of fans out here in New York.
Yeah, I mean he's a bucket.
Nah, yeah. I mean it's
another reason why I say it. 100%. But shout out to him. He carried the team. Yo, this has been one of the craziest years for Portland. too, because they had the whole Chauncey Billups situation to start the season, and now you look and see where they're at. It's a great story. I mean, it's going to end with them getting swept by Portland. I mean, by Remy Ma, but still a great story for them. But that's how we recap the first round. And next, I say in 2 weeks, we'll do it again as we go over the NBA. But just to recap, we both got San Antonio, both got OKC.
Spurs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Castle. See, I think I know him.
I think we both got the Lakers.
How you know?
Castle.
Yeah.
Sure,
You
what
gone.
know? No.
Oh, I ain't gonna be in your business. Yo, Corey, what up, my boy?
That was crazy.
It's only funny because like you start to realize like all girls are the same. They just be looking at the players like, oh, he cute. So,
No, that's not even. So now I have to
like,
explain.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My sister does the same thing. She like, oh shit, he's cute. So now she just know that playing for the rest of her life.
Now I have to explain. I'm gonna make it real quick. Is he getting another snack? What's happening?
He just walks off set like he's a man.
Who does that? Anywho, so my godbrother has a school in San Antonio. And,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, and so I want to say Castle comes to the school often and speak to the kids. So that's how I. So shout out to my godbrother. Shout out to the Essence School in San Antonio, Texas. Yeah.
Jordan has Minnesota beating the Nuggets. I got the Nuggets. Raptors and Cavs. You know, I fucked that one up earlier. Me and Jordan both got the Cavs. Shout out to Coco Jones. Hawks and Knicks. Me and Jordan both got the Knicks. 76ers Celtics. Me and Jordan both got the Celtics. And to wrap it all off, it's the Pistons and Magic, and it goes without saying we both got Detroit winning that series.
So I got Coco Jones, I got Drea, and Jason Tatum.
Oh, look at you keeping up in the mix. All right, that's what's
So
up.
you got Drea over Savannah James?
Oh, okay, you're right. I like Savannah, but I'm not really. Never mind. Y'all not about to drag me today. Y'all not about to do it.
Yeah, because if you ever said something disrespectful about LeBron, you would not be invited back in. And look, scoot back a little bit, Jay.
Scoot back a little bit.
So you can see, 100%.
You got it. It's your birthday. Happy early birthday.
Speaking of being dragged and being threatened to be canceled for the last decade, Return of the Mac. Hey, Return of
Y'all
the
about
Mac.
to get crazy.
Return of the Mac.
Oh my God.
Rumor is Dave Chappelle is making a comeback to the Dave Chappelle show. I got excited when I read this. I'm going to ask you some questions. That's going to take it off. This is what happens. I'll be head over the moon excited. All jokes aside.
Head over the moon ain't even the words for it. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If this shit happens, that's going to be the first thing I'm waiting for. I'm going to be standing in line because I need to see that shit live. If they
I'm
do
sure
it
y'all
live.
watch the visuals for this podcast right now because I don't think Dave Chappelle is funny at all. The drop the mic is crazy. That was crazy.
I'm not going to try to be dramatic. I didn't think you was going to... I didn't know where he was going to go with that, but that's legit insane.
I don't think he's funny. And I'm
So, alright, what do you think is a funny comedian?
No, because
No.
Let me get my shit off. Because it is no way that you came up in here talking about Drewski being funny and
That's
you
a
saying
fact.
shit Dave Chappelle's not funny. Stop
Dave
it.
Chappelle is
Stop
not
it.
funny.
This might be the last time you invited here. I'm serious.
That's a fact. That's a fact. This is when we talked about Drewski being higher and having his own. This is something that Drewski will be on and will shine. To be honest with you.
Okay, that's fine, but Dave Chappelle is not funny.
All right, but can you give me comedians?
no,
Hold on.
What
Give me
makes him
comedians-
funny?
All right, no. Give me comedians who you think are funny.
Okay, cool. Marlon Williams. I think he's funny.
Marlon?
Let's
Over
go.
there?
I didn't say
No.
I don't.
Let her get her shit off.
Let me. I think
So
Kevin
sweat,
Hart
boy,
has
right?
funny. Yo.
It'd be tight.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna get the birthday being tight, but oh, you know who else is funny? The big guy, Bruce. Yo, they're sick of me, y'all. Bruce is funny. That's his name.
Continue your list.
Please,
Continue your list.
just carry on.
I don't want to continue my list anymore.
No, continue this because we need to know so we can like.
Trying to gauge,
gauge,
like,
Okay.
what
like
Okay.
what you would deem to find what funny.
Cat Williams is okay. He has funny moments. Like Kevin Hart has funny moments. I don't think Chris Rock is funny either.
Time out. Flag on the play. I gotta just start sending you like Dave Chappelle clips because I'm not understanding. Because like
I think he curses a lot to be funny.
I think more so we should ask her what has she seen by Dave. That might be a
you
little
find
bit
it to be
better
too
than
offensive?
Dave.
Is that what it is? Like the clips that you've seen are like too offensive? Is that like it
Like I
the
just
wrong
feel
way?
like he curses a lot.
Oh,
like,
see, we're in a different era. This generation is just so like.
She's
No.
really Generation Z, guys.
I'm really not. I'm older than both of them.
No,
Like what?
but she really is Generation Z, guys.
No, so you know what's?
Touch the emotions.
He may be funny, right? But
He
I-
maybe.
listen, hear me out. I grew up in like a household of like a religious household, right? So
Nuns?
no,
No,
that's
that's not.
not.
Don't disrespect that.
No, not. But I grew up in a religious household where like cursing was not like a thing. So like, even though I'm not baptized or anything like that, however, growing up in that household, a whole bunch of curses, like I can't distinguish it from the funny, if that makes sense.
You're like one of the people who like if you have to curse to be funny.
Yeah.
kinda
So it's like
So
he may be funny, like really funny. However, because he curses a lot, same thing with Cat Williams. Like some parts I could be like, okay, he's funny. And to be honest, to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of Dave Chappelle like material, right? But because he curses a lot, it's like I just haven't.
So you're just disconnected from it because
Yes,
of the curse. Okay,
yes,
that makes
I'll
sense.
say that.
Okay.
I mean, and to be fair, Drewski doesn't curse that much either. So
And neither does Marlon Wayne, so I see why.
Yeah.
Yes, so
I see it. I mean,
Give
just
me some credit.
because I see it don't mean I understand it and respect it. I just
100%.
see it. Like I'm not agreeing with you. I just understand it, but like, wow, like this is like if he was. I think Dave Chappelle is so popping, he could create that. Like if he was to say, I'm bringing the Chappelle show back, and I'm only streaming on the Dave Chappelle app for $40 a month. I think majority of people will pay.
we'll do it.
100%. Like this
Them
is
skits is like
legendary. What?
I mean, I do remember.
What?
fuck your
Okay.
like
You don't even know what we're talking about right now. It's just
Alright.
like we talking in Spanish and it's
Yeah.
that's great. We was like, well,
You
no.
the
I don't think I was a teenager when this Dave Chappelle show was out.
No, for sure.
I think he was like,
I had the DVD.
yeah,
the
that's
DVD
crazy.
sets and all that.
Guys, they're gonna send all this Dave Chappelle in the chat now.
Oh, 100%. It's definitely loading. It's definitely loading up.
Oh, speaking of Dave Chappelle too, he hugged me at work one day. Said, "Black man, come here." Okay.
That sounded false.
Yeah, that's something I ain't gonna lie.
What's pause about?
It
That
just-
just
it was- yeah.
sounded real false.
What's pause about that?
It did. I'm sorry.
If you had to
So if Beyonce came to hug you, that would be pause?
It's the way you. Okay, let's move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We're gonna get to our last topic, and that's the relationship segment. Pretty's favorite. Unlike the Chappelle show.
That was crazy.
Unlike Tippin, this is so much. There's just so much that she's
They are here
against.
to drag me and be toxic.
So when we was talking about this earlier, bring it back in the intro, we talked about feet pictures and stuff like that. Now there's some women who are not financially independent enough. No shade on them, but they may have a lot going on. Maybe in school, who knows? They're trying to hustle. Now Jordan, if this is your girl's situation, she's trying to hustle. You found out, babe, I want to go to the Chris Brown concert, but neither one of y'all can afford it. She says, babe, I want to make an OnlyFans account and just sell pictures of my feet.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
How you feeling about that?
I'm gonna be okay with that. Cause she gonna start her OnlyFans, she gonna buy those tickets, and she gonna go to the concert. And then when she come home, all my shit gonna be gone. Like, I would just be like, she ain't gonna never see me again. Talk about ghosting. The whole house gonna be ghosted.
I already got like 100 pictures up on my OnlyFans. Like, nah, I'm joking. Selling feet pics. I heard like you get like $1,000 for per picture.
There's a lot of creeps out there in the world, so none of that surprises me.
Did y'all see
Wait,
the lady?
$1,000? Cause I got some nice feet.
I don't think they're
I'm
I
sure.
don't think that's definitely not.
I'm just saying I got some nice feet. They might be the $1,000 pics. So is what I'm saying.
Did y'all see the
Ain't seen
Amazon lady putting her?
I did see that. That was that bitch
Yeah.
is small. She's small as hell. You see that, Jordan?
I did did see that.
She
And
got
smart as hell.
Sure, I got one from me.
She's smart as hell for that joint. I mean, definitely, I'm not a feet. Like I'm like everyone has like a weird fetish feet is like not definitely not.
Yeah,
Don't put them Johns on me.
You got a for real? You got a feet fetish?
No, don't put them. on me. Like I have whatever anti fetish is. My picture would be in the dictionary. Like I'm not one for the feet. But shout out to her because that's like
that's
she's
right.
thinking outside the box. Because you know them pictures out there. She's like,
I mean, but pretty feet is nice to look at. Like,
yeah,
100%. You got pretty feet, but like you said, don't be putting your feet just anywhere.
Yeah.
Like especially like you ever seen that girl that like put her feet up on like you driving and shit?
Yo, bro,
put
I
her feet
can't
up on
stand that. They put
like on the
dashboard.
dash. Oh my god.
You never see people do that in traffic?
Pet
I
peeve.
can't. Whoa, bro.
Pet peeve. Oh, look at it. We about to drag you again.
You do that too,
Face
Brittany?
says it all. Brittany.
Yo, my nigga, I'm about to walk.
Brittany is a foot on the dash. She put a foot on the dash.
Brother, you do not put your fucking foot on Corey's dash.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, Corey. These past couple weeks, man. Like I said, I don't usually judge, but certain things I judge. So the fact that you allowing her to put her feet on your dash while you're driving,
I don't do
crazy.
that. I did it before, like
I'm not
on
gonna lie,
a
if I was
drunk
to see a girl get in my car and do that, I'm gonna immediately stop in the car.
on a drunk night. I did it one time.
Even drunk, yo, bro, like, what, bro? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Can we get back to the topic?
No, this is the topic. This is the topic. This is definitely the topic. And like, hold on, when you put your foot on the dash, was they at least done?
Yeah, my feet was done.
Oh, all right.
I ain't gonna take a thing and like say you got ugly feet. I'm not.
I know. I didn't say that the feet was ugly,
Yeah.
but at least if you gonna disrespect me by putting your foot on my dash, it better look nice. So if I look over, because you know it's gonna burn me inside. It's gonna burn me inside once I see
It
that.
was like a 5 second, like a.
And then
I was like,
and then what?
I'm
And
gonna
then
see what he's gonna do.
you sober. Oh, so
Wait,
you
so it was a test. You see the disrespect. The disrespect. Because you already knew it was an issue.
So you just tested it with your feet, just put them Jones there.
How did we get here? We're talking about Chris Brown, Usher.
See, that's what women do. They always want to digress. They put in the hot seat like, I was wild.
Gosh.
That's crazy. But nah, so I'm with Jordan. But if you were to sit here and tell me I can't afford the tickets, or like if it was my girl, I would like buy the tickets for her.
You would?
100%. If it was my girl, yeah, like I
And
would.
you would stay with her, like after?
Like it. Well, if she asked, like if it was her birthday was coming up, say, hey, I want to go to Chris Brown, I would buy the ticket for her. Now if she said I want to go on stage, I'm not buying the ticket.
No, but remember you said you can't afford it either. So answer the question with
No. So if I can't afford it,
You
nah,
can't afford it.
I'm taking Jordan's stance because that's like a gateway.
Yeah, that's like a hustle.
No, it's a gateway. Like if like they say marijuana's a gateway drug.
Oh,
so like
I get
if
what
you
you're
start
saying.
with doing feet pics, it's only a matter of time if a dude says, yo, like Jordan said, I'll give you 500. She might send a picture of her ass or her picture of her
Like get
and a
addicted
thumb.
to it.
So, yeah.
Because we went into feet pics, but you said if she started the OnlyFans.
But the OnlyFans I'm saying
Yeah,
is
the OnlyFans
that's
is
what I'm saying.
like,
Like,
oh, strictly
she's
for the
strictly,
feet?
yeah,
Yeah.
strictly for the feet.
Alright.
That so in my eyes it's gonna be at some point this
You gonna
it's
take
a
it too
dude
far?
willing to pay for almost anything.
They are.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be like,
So-
yo, I seen them feet pics, like you said. I want the booty pics, and then
And
they
this will be the crazy part because
how much they need?
hold on. Because if say she's like, oh, I don't have enough, I start the OnlyFans. Say she starts the OnlyFans, she's making money. She made so much money now she got a meet and greet. So in my eyes, these niggas is paying astronomical prices. And in my mind, I'm gonna be, they're not just paying just to see your feet. They gotta be showing you more.
Like,
And
wait, hold up.
they'll flip the
Meet
script.
You got the meet and greet prices now.
Off just so and women will flip and say, "Oh no, you're being insecure." It's not an insecurity. It's
That's
small.
not- it's a respect.
It's not. Yeah, it's like
It's a respect.
because at some point, or even you're gonna put yourself in a situation to where men are gonna say, "Oh, you show me your feet." Oh, but I want more. I want more. And now you can be, "Oh,
That's
what do I look like?"
Speaking of
And don't ask me what you look like because I'm gonna say,
Especially because, like, you talking about insecure, a lot of those women that start that kind of stuff, usually it
Yeah.
stems from an insecurity.
They want
type
that
of place.
attention.
I'm not.
and things
I'm
like
not
that.
touching that far into it, but nah, I won't be okay if my girl just said she wants to do
So,
something
like,
that.
speaking of men, right, paying for anything, y'all know it's like this, like, unspoken thing that men, you know, do number 2 on women, and they pay them.
Like defecate.
Yes.
See, when you ask how do we get here, it's you who brings us here. You are the
No.
voyage
She
who brings us
talking about
to these
she
things
talking
that
about the trips to
They-
Dubai.
you are the voyage.
Y'all y'all not?
I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. I only heard about it because you put it in the group chat. And I did not know what you was
It's
talking
a
about. But I
thing.
said,
I mean, I know it's a thing. It's a culture.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
lot.
like
It's a lot of
they
women that
feel
a
get
culture that just wants to be defecated on, like that's a part of their culture.
not that the women
No,
are
it's really
necessarily
making them.
wanting
Not that I'm
to do
interested,
that.
but I'm just saying.
Yeah, not necessarily that they want to get defecated
Mm-hmm.
on, but it's more so they get a lot of money for it, so they willing to do it. But it's more than just that, like, cause you know, some
Yeah.
It's a porn stuff to talk about.
No, like regular people.
Of flying to Dubai
like regular women who
just to get shitted on.
Yes.
You know, like some of the Instagram baddies do it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And sometimes they say like certain people who are celebrities that take those extra long Dubai trips.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Especially, well, you know, we ain't gonna talk about the baddies, but you don't watch baddies. But they said Natalie used to do it. Like,
I heard that too.
Yeah.
I heard there's a lot of people. I don't want to start throwing names out there because I don't want to make it seem like we're throwing shade on anybody.
Yeah, no, we're not throwing shade.
You see my face, like I'm just flabbergasted.
But yeah,
I'm not even like I'm just.
It's a thing, but they get big money though. It's like 50 bands, 100 bands, shit like that. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is being disgusted judging? I don't think that's judging.
No. It's not judging, but you just look like what? Like.
Where are your fathers?
I mean, it's tax brackets, bro. There's a market.
Yeah.
There's a market for everything.
But this is like the Diddy shit. Like at some point, this is what I'm saying. Like at first you start off saying I'm just gonna sell my feet, and now 5 years later, a man shitting on your stomach.
And I'm pretty sure all of these women probably started off with the feet pics.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this is what I'm saying. Like it has to be. This is a gateway. Like if you do some of these things, this is what it will lead to.
I feel like some women will have their self-control though. You don't think so?
I mean, 100%. I mean,
there's always outliers. People.
I don't want to say an outlier. I think there are some women who are. I'm just gonna do my feet. Somebody will ask, I will say no. I will. I think there's for sure a woman like 100%. I think more often than not there are more. I don't think every girl sleeps with somebody on their OnlyFans. I definitely don't think that. But I do think there are women who say I'm just gonna do my feet,
and that's it.
And then they get such a revenue, and then their guys are saying, hey, extra 200 if you show me your. And then, oh, that's it. Okay, I do it just one time, and then, I think that happens too. Like that's like it's.
And there's probably some women that's just like, yo, like, I'm not showing my face. So
100, so that'd be more than 100%.
They don't know who I am. They just know my feet.
100%.
So like, if they seen some sandal pics, I know those feet. I
know those feet.
And there's another something else to talk about. People, because this is not to get off topic, but then you'll have the people who are quote unquote your boys or your friends who will subscribe to her at the OnlyFans.
Low key.
But won't subscribe to the pod.
Yo, this nigga's on the billion right now.
Shout out to the fans.
I lost my whole train of thought just now. Because I was actually having a good conversation.
You was about to go in.
Yo, you're a fucking idiot, bro. This nigga's an idiot, bro. That is funny.
But no, people would do anything for money. I think that this Chris Brown and Usher tour is going to bring out some crazy stuff.
But that's the thing too, right? Because you said people will do anything for money. I'm going to be honest with you. The type of person I am, I can't trust somebody that would do anything for money. And that's 100%. Because, like, yo, the thing,
like
if it's like, yo,
people don't got a moral code.
Yeah, for sure. That means you'll do anything for that. That's crazy to me. I can't condone that. Like, I will cut somebody off on an instant like that. You know, I'm an Aries, so, like, once we come into the cutting it off.
So this guy will cut off somebody for money, but then he'll lend somebody some money too. I don't understand.
No. It's not the money. It's the doing anything for money. Yeah.
The principle.
You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of principles, brother, I just want to get your opinion on this because this was a hot topic. Are you okay with, I don't want to just say Corey out, are you okay with your significant other hanging out around their single friends? How does that make you feel?
I'm okay with that.
Do you have to I have to see how his friends act first, or?
So I always start off with 100% trust, right?
That's fair.
It's tricky because my friends are single and I hang out with them, right? But you are your own person. Granted, you know, obviously y'all friends for a reason, different things like that. You are your own person, and I feel like if you respect the relationship, like I always talk about, you should be able to not put yourself in certain situations that your friends are putting themselves in because they are single, right? And then it also looks, y'all outings would look different, right? So like if I have a single friend that's going to a pool party on a Friday night, I may not go to that event with you. However, you going to brunch on Sunday? All right, we could go to brunch together. I feel like the environment and like just the environment adds to whether, you know, different things. Like you don't want to put yourself in situations.
So speaking
So
of
like
that,
the environment adds to like your reassurance.
Yes.
Right. So let me ask you this, not to throw your friends under the bus, but when you say your friends are single, do you judge? Does it matter if your friends are like they have been single for so long? Like, do you think okay they can't keep a relationship? Does that also change the fact like?
No, because I have single friends, honestly, that give good advice. I think it's
No, not advice. I'm just saying like, does
like
it?
why they single.
I'm just saying is there other for women? And I think it's like this for guys too, where it's like they've been single for so long. You know that's just who they are. So you don't think it affects if they're going to be more of a promiscuous or even if it's guys they're going to be dogs because I think it's just some people are better off alone.
Better off alone. But I feel like those kind of the toxic ones that you do have to look after. Like, nah, my friend is single. Like, she toxic. She out here wilding. Like,
Do you call your friends toxic?
I do. Like,
Sure.
you toxic. Like, that's
I mean,
toxic.
but does them being single for a while mean that they're toxic? Or
Yes.
Does it,
Yes.
Or no, I'm saying because like, what if like she just felt like she wasn't ready for a relationship, and it's just she was single for so long that she just got comfortable in that space.
I can personally say like I've been single for not now. I'm saying like in the past. Whereas like I know I wanted to be single because I wanted to do my own thing. Yeah, like and that's like I think two things could be true. Like you could be seen as toxic, so you have to go through that stage. You know, everybody doesn't go through their whole phase, but most guys do.
Oh, so you saying like she's single, but she's still out there getting it?
Yeah, I took it as you were saying. Like she's that single friend is the one like that's like you're like all right, girl, like calm down. Like
no, I'm just saying because like there are. Like I feel like amongst guys, if it's amongst guys and my boys are single,
there's always that one single.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what they're doing, but I feel like I don't know for women. Do you look at your friends different if they are still single for so long? Are you comfortable being around them because they're gonna put you in those type of situations because they're always looking for those type of.
So I think I'll say my friend group is different, right? And it's different in this aspect of like they wouldn't put me in that situation. And then I do have like friends that's been single for a long time, right? And they're in the friend group with me and others that are in relationships. And sometimes that's when the group like divides up on some like, all right, the single girls are going out. And
which is fair.
Yeah,
as adults, there's nothing wrong with
that.
that.
Like it's like I think it's like I could say for my friend, I do hear what you're saying, but for my friend group, it's a respect thing. Like, girl, we know you ain't going. Like, we going outside. Like,
and that I think that often comes with they don't even send an invitation because they know it's not even worth it.
Exactly.
They know, which is fair.
Yeah. So. To answer your question, there are friends groups like that where it's like, oh, she want to go out again, or you have I've seen where like friends are like, oh he like she wasn't in a relationship but she's just like, oh he's at this party, come on, we going together, and that be that one friend that's in a relationship and
to go to the same party. No, that's toxic.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like you have situations like that, so I get what you're saying. However, for me personally, my friend group, they know that like it's not none of that like. They're not doing. I feel like you can be friends with single people. You can be friends with married people. You can. It's all about who you are as a person and how do you respect your relationship.
I agree with you to an extent, but I've seen like both sides of it. Like I've had my boys tell me, "Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. XYZ don't want me hanging out with you because you single, you do this and that." And it's like, I mean, I don't put you in that situation. Because we could just simply go to a bar and whatever happens, like I'm not saying we're going to go to the bar and pick up women or whatever the case may be, but if we're going to a bar and then you happen to stray off and see a girl that you like and you do whatever you do, I didn't make you do that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But
so
because you were there.
But you didn't make them do nothing. Because at the end of the day, we all grown-ass people in this situation. So I'm not making the decision for you. You're making the decision yourself. Now, me inviting you to a place to put you in that situation you can say no. We friends, and it's not going to mess up our relationship.
Right.
The fact that you like, no, I don't want to go outside with you. So I feel like, you know, when it comes to that situation, you as the person's friend, they really can't put you in that situation.
Right.
You putting yourself in this situation. Now, when it comes to you being comfortable, as in your partner going to this stuff, you know, that's a different story. Because regardless of anything, you could say that you're comfortable with the person, and like Jay said, you could walk up the street and let's go to the supermarket and you can meet a girl or a guy that you like, and the same thing could happen. So it's really just.
But I also feel. Go ahead.
No, but I was gonna say also is that I think there's also a sense of like people say like, and you might think this is toxic and so many people listening, but if my boy's married, right, and we're out at the bar or whatever, and he decides to stray off, it's not my job to say, yo, bro, you're married, chill. See, that's not my job.
It's not
your responsibility.
That's not my responsibility.
It's not your responsibility, but this is what I'm going to say though, right? It's not your responsibility, but if you know he doing something that could fuck up his life, you could step in and mention something.
So I'm going to just walk up to him and yo, he's married.
No.
You
like, hit him to the side, you know?
Yeah.
You whisper like,
have you
not saying that you have to do that. It's not an obligation.
No, what I'm saying is, if someone, this is not men or women. Like if I have homegirls who are married, they do this. It's the same advice I would say. I would say the same thing. But if they're, you don't need me to be your angel on your shoulder that say, yo, bro, you are, or yo, homegirl, you are. You know you got a ring on your finger. You know you took it off. Like I don't like. This is just me. I don't feel like I'm responsible to like that's not as a friend, because if shit goes left and they was to find out, I will still be there for you.
I understand.
Like I'm not. And if you was to call me, yo, if he or she was to call me, if their significant other was to call me, was, oh, well, you were so and so, were they doing so and so? I'm 100% say they were not.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna bring that up, right? So I feel like a lot of times the reason why the guys are like, oh, my girl don't want me hanging out with you. Girls put too much in the guy's friends. These are not your friends. Like
that's true.
Like these are not your friends. So if my man is going out with his homeboys, there are some friend groups where is that one man that is cheating on his girl, and he may be out there doing whatever he wants. I can't be mad at him. That's not my friend. He don't owe me no loyalty. So at the end of the day, if Corey going out with his friends, my loyalty and his loyalty is to me. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know respect, you know your loyalty. I can't look at your friends and be like, oh, I don't want them. I don't want you hanging out with them, because something in your mind is gonna click like, nah, I don't gotta go today. Like I already know what type of time y'all on.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The type of friend I am, like I'll probably like in that moment, and you like we out in that setting and you doing what you do. I'm not gonna go and interrupt you right there. But there has been times where we've like it's just me and you. We chilling and we talking. Things get a little personal about your situation, what you got going on, and then I get the insight like, yo, my boy, you do got a good girl. It's not somebody that you want to lose, and like based off of like what the conversations that we have and stuff like that, you got a good girl, so you might not want to do that.
Jalen, stop looking at me.
Because I'm all for like loyalty and everything, and I get it, but I don't have to tell you that you have a good girl.
I don't think
I
know you know, but sometimes it is like you hit him with the like, yo, my boy, you are wildin'. Like my boy, you are wildin'.
It may be a day where like his girl then pissed him off or whatever, and not that he gonna make a bad decision, but it's just like
the only way I'll tell my boy or my homegirl that they wild is if it's a situation where it's like it's messy. If it's like they're in the same room type shit and they like trying to do them dirty, I'm like, yo, bro, homeboy or homegirl is here, like. Or if they already got caught cheating and they cheating together, yo, boy, you already got.
That's what
something
I
like
mean.
that, something like that, yeah. But if you, whatever the situation is, like you happen to step out and I'm there, like you said, my loyalty is to you. Now I put this now.
Jay probably looking like my boy.
But let me ask you this: where I think it gets murky is if, like you said, if you're my friend, and not to say Corey or whoever else you're dating, I see them cheating, my loyalty is to you, then I'll mm-hmm. say, yo. Mm-hmm. But then this is where it gets murky because I've seen this. I could sit there and say, yo, Britt, I know you with so and so. I saw him with so and so.
All right, now you enemy number one.
Nah, nigga.
We didn't have a conversation
because I'm loyal. And then what makes it worse is then if you stay with the person, now I'm really enemy number one because I did my part with a friend, and I'm not to say you leave the cheater. If you whatever, that's none of my. That's between y'all. But as a friend, my loyalty is to you. So if I see something, at times I feel like that's when I'm entitled to say something.
I agree, but I think for females as well, you got one time with me. Like, I'm gonna tell you once, and if you go back after that, Ray Charles.
100%.
Oh no! If I'm put in that situation, and my homeboy or homegirl gets cheated on, and I tell you, and then you stay with them, if I see it again, I'm not saying nothing. 100%. 100%.
Not only that,
it's like someone sneezing multiple times. You only get one, nigga. You only get one. Bless you.
I got a story for y'all real quick. Right?
And I'm gonna tell mine
because I was in a situation like that, right?
He's not talking about me, bro.
When my homeboy, right? But I also was cool with his girl and like the girls, and they already gave me the scoop. They caught him cheating.
They already
gave him the scoop and all that stuff, and they was preparing for when he got back how to set him up.
Oh, they were trying to sting.
Exactly. So I gave him the they got this. And I'm just like, yo, don't say nothing, but you already know, so prepare. Next thing I know, I walk into the lioness den, cause now I'm in the room. And there's 6 girls, and they all just attacking me now. Like, oh, you told him blah 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 blah. I'm like,
he gave you up.
Gave me up, bro. Pulled in there and was like, oh yeah, Jordan told me that you did this, that, and she stayed with him. Stayed with him.
I would have lost 2 friends.
Y'all want to hear my story?
You know these people too, bro.
I know. That's why I looked at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
So that's why I kept looking at him because I'm like, yo, this story sounds familiar, but we ain't gonna get into that. My story, they gonna know I'm talking about them. Guess what? Not gonna fuck. All right, so how do I explain this? I went to high school with a couple of people, right? And I had a friend outside that I hooked up with this guy I knew from high school. Long story short, his ex that I went to high school with knew, like, would see, social media, you posting who you with, and basically she was still messing with the guy, and she ended up sending me messages while I was with his new girlfriend, because me and that girl was really close. She sent me messages, pictures, everything.
Oh, she went all out.
I showed the girl because my loyalty is to
the front.
Yes, at the time. And she went back to him.
It happened.
That's the thing. Because when they go back, you just be like, yo, I wasted my goddamn time and energy for that. Yeah, I ain't never.
And it makes you look like, they try to make you look like you're the cornball.
For telling you.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to help you out. Like,
I lost a big body bangs off of that. My story, I'm just saying.
This is why I told you I don't say nothing if
but I feel like if it's your man's and if a girl, alright, if you at a bar, real quick, right? You at a bar, right? Joelle, some chick come like, yo, come with me over here or whatever like that. And let's just say Joelle in a relationship or whatever, and you see Joelle like kind of drunk and he just like, okay, you ain't gonna be like, yo, my boy, like, chill out. Or you ain't gonna walk with him or try to play it off to make sure. Dang.
She ain't gonna like that one.
I don't like him. Let me
because I don't be lying on the pod. Hey, how y'all pull me toxic and I be doing this.
It's only funny because I'm doing the same thing. You be like, oh, I see you over there in the corner.
No, No.
Alright.
And then, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. He was about to go deep. Cause remember, you know, first he was hiding her from the world. Now Jordan out here saying some crazy shit on the podcast.
No.
I don't.
With the toxic one, y'all.
Yo, I think it's only because, and I say these things like it's funny when we talk about it, but it's real. Like I don't want to say a lot. Like I've had a lot of friends get caught cheating, men and women. Like it's split. I've said this on the podcast before. It's split down the middle. Like I know through experience, I know through work, I know through school. I've seen it enough to say it is split down the middle. So miss me with the men and shit talk because I'm not.
30 plus years on this earth.
I'm not trying to hear. I've seen enough. So, but I said this, and to say I've seen enough. I've seen them always get taken, not always, but get taken back, or we were like, this is the way of life. You know, people are gonna do what they want to do. Like I said on the podcast before, they break the rules for who they want. So it's like there's no point of me playing big blow. The only way I'm telling somebody, like I said, is if it's a situation where you've been doing the person dirty for so long. I might be like, yo, bro,
you know,
I might be like,
but you won't stop the first time? Like,
what do you mean?
You saying you'll have sympathy for the one that?
No,
like,
I'll do my job as a friend. If I know my friend is doing the cheating, and they've been caught cheating in the past, or if it's a situation where they're like their significant other takes care of the house, and now you're just taking advantage, then I might say something. But aside from that, I will mind my business. If you want to cheat, that is on you. Do not look at me. If you call me to say, yo, was I with you last night? I'm going to be your friend and say,
hell yeah.
We got so drunk, bro. We was lit. That is my job as a friend.
Back home.
Let me make a special announcement.
Hold on.
Corey would never go out with them.
So does that change if it's your family now? Like if that's your cousin or your sister or something like that? Like her dude is out there making her look crazy, and you peeped him from across the room.
100%.
That changes things.
100%. But only changes things once. I might tell you once, but if they continue to do it, oh shit, I don't know what's that. If they continue to do it, I'll be okay. Go back. If they continue to do it, it's what it is. What it is. Like I'm not. That's just not.
I mean,
it's nothing I can do.
I agree with y'all, but then I don't agree with y'all. Like you said no. That's your means.
Listen to me.
You said no. That's your means.
Yeah, I guess.
No, but he said no. He ain't snitching on me.
Yeah,
he ain't say he went. Like if he
no, that wasn't the question I asked. I'm talking about when I said you walk away or whatever. Like not snitching, but like just pulling him back. Like yo, bro. Like
yeah, I mean, I can see myself doing that. But we gotta get ready to wrap it up, y'all. It's time. This episode really go long. Good conversations and all that.
Joel got snacks.
Brittany still can't put the shoes back on.
Shout out to the
Jordan, what you looking forward to? It's your birthday, boy. What you looking forward to for your birthday?
Man, I got some food on deck. Oh, it's gonna be so amazing.
Shout out to the big boy. Happy birthday to the vlog, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
birthday.
You know, I feel the love, I feel the energy, it feels great. Sometimes I want to cry.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to our listeners, man. It's currently 2 o'clock in the morning because of this podcast.
Yeah, they wilding. Got me out this late.
Nice. Shout out to a special listener too.
Who the fuck is that?
Who's the special listener?
Her name is Mariah Chantel.
I don't know what that is.
Gotta love that listener.
I don't know what that is. But shout outs to y'all. We'll be back again next week, y'all. Thanks again for joining the pod.
Later, guys.
Be sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Later, y'all.